Oh, how we doing? How we doing? Um, it's February 15th, 2022. My last episode was on March 12th, sometime in March 2021. And I've always felt the need to be genuine and sincere in anything I do. If you're doing something wrong, eh, let you realize you're doing something wrong. And if you're doing what you need to do for what you need to do it for, just be honest with yourself. But I took a long break. And the reason I took a long break was because I didn't feel like there was nothing I could possibly say in that moment because of what I was dealing with in my personal life. The struggles in my personal life took me away from something I really enjoy doing. And I didn't feel like I was qualified to have an opinion at that moment about my own life because of how in shambles it was. And I'm the first to let you know. Shit happens. You can't control everything. If that was the case, everybody would have what they want, right? I have learned so much in this almost year? February 15th, March 12th. Took almost a year before I made another one of these. I'm not the same person I was back then. I don't even think the same way. I'm in a better spot now. I've been blessed. And I thank God every day. I have been battling with myself on where I want to go. Or, what I want to do. I still find myself stuck in thought. Like, to the point where I'm thinking so intensely that I'm like fog brained almost. It's insane, but it's almost like I'm thinking so intensely about something. I'm so invested in that thought that my mind goes blank. And it's getting to the point now where every now and then I catch myself sliding into these moments of depression. And I'm like, whoa, I know why I'm here. I know what made me feel the way I felt to make me feel the way I feel now to allow me to realize the position that I'm currently in or was in. Speaking in third person. But I've always had a hard time expressing certain feelings. And I even had to convince myself to do this because, I'm the type of person that believes everybody has a right to their opinion. And at the end of the day, I've been the type of person to be like, I could care less about your advice or your opinion. And I've been the person to be like, man, thank you so much for your advice. Oh, I needed your opinion. Thank you. So I find myself realizing that my pride or my ego sometimes won't allow me to correct one of my own mistakes due to the fact that I'm so invested in what I've been doing. And even if it's a mistake, a part of me convinces myself that it's the right thing to do still. It's just there's going to be some growing pains. And there's difficulties in anything. Even if things go your way, completely your way, there's still going to be some bumps in the road, some potholes you couldn't have missed. Moving forward though, I want to do better by sharing and expressing the things that go through my mind on a day-to-day and the emotions that I feel constantly. I'm starting to be a little bit more in tune with my emotions and why they happen and how intense they are. And I can 100% tell you, one of the most intense ones for me is anger. Not necessarily anger. Let me rephrase. More so disappointment. Like I should be, I could be, but I'm not. And I even get disappointed in others when I see them wasting their talents as well, which means I'm disappointed in myself because I'm wasting mine. Anytime you get upset with something outside of yourself, it's usually in reference to something going on inside yourself. And it took me years to learn that. But something learned, no matter how long it takes, is well valued. And I'm realizing that now. Moving forward, I will do better to share and express everything that I be talking about and go into a little bit more detail on some of the things that I think about on a day to day and how convenient sometimes procrastinating becomes up until the point to where it's not anymore and it becomes a horror story. And I've convinced myself that I will make decisions that will better me and in tune add a little bit more discipline in there to stick with those decisions. Because I don't really think decision making is the hardest part. It's after you make the decision, being 100% with yourself and saying, okay, this came out my mouth. This is what I got to do. I do appreciate you taking the time to listen. There will be plenty more. Trust me, I never run out of things when it comes to thinking about what goes on in my mind. I'm not necessarily the most sociable person. I'm great at talking with people. I love meeting people, all that, but I don't necessarily like this, being the center of the spotlight, the center of attention, or anything like that. So we're gonna try this. I'm out of my comfort zone, and moving forward, I'm sure I'll have some surprises ahead. But until next time, take care. Peace.